You're opening.
How does it work? How does how does the internet work again? Hello and welcome along to the stream. I'm Pentago Blue. We are live on Sunday, the 20th of July, 2025, at precisely 19 minutes past 5. Welcome along. I hope you're doing very, very well indeed. Yeah, it's been a few weeks. I don't remember how to do this thing. How does the internet work? Oh, but yeah, I hope you're doing very, very well indeed. I have been away on my Ollie Bobs for a bit. Hey, Blaze. Hey, welcome to the chat. So I've been away for a bit. I've got stories to update about that, if I can remember them. I've done a lot of... Ooh, what does that mean? Be the first in the leaderboard. Ooh. Okay, we'll chat about that. Ooh, YouTube. But yes, it's been a busy week for me. A busy few weeks, although I have been holidaying. I had a lovely time on holiday. It was a very long time spent traveling over the last 2 days. I am quite tired. So that will no doubt only further contribute to the stream. I'd say I'm refueled. I had a nice sleep back in my own premises, back in my own room last night. So that was lovely. But yeah, it could take a few days to be normal again. I'm never that normal anyway, so we'll just have to wait and see how mad this stream no doubt gets. Now, I see YouTube has a thing called Top Fans. Be the first in the leaderboard by showing support. Try sending a live chat or super chat. Now, I should mention that I was joking when I referred to being unable to use the internet, but what is that? What is that? I am unfamiliar with what does it mean? I thought I was good with YouTube. I have kept an eye on YouTube over the last 2 weeks. Twitch, however, I mean, I've just popped into Twitch out of nowhere and I was like, ooh, Twitch, again, how does it work? But no, I do know how to use Twitch. I am a live streamer. I know how these things work. Additionally, I can see both chats now, so that's good. But additionally, let's just put that there. I will show you this. I am now. I won't show you quite yet because that's got who I'm following. I am not following anybody bad. It's just you don't need to see my following feed. Here it is. Yes, I am now on. Yay! Here it is. I am now. Oh no, we'll get rid of some of that. Okay, we're gonna just tuck this here awkwardly. I am now on Blue Sky. BentoGoBlue. I'm BentoGoBlue.boost. I am BentoGoBlue.bsky.social. Otherwise known as just BentoGoBlue here. As you can see, I wasn't quite sure how you're supposed to approach creating a banner for Blue Sky. I thought it would be good to go in the direction of funny, entertaining, as opposed to something a bit more brand informative, like my other things on YouTube. They tell you a bit about the brand, whereas I thought indie, for something that's just, it's social media, it's fun, it's woo, it's Blue Sky. I thought this suited quite well. So yeah, I don't post much. I said hello. Let's analyze my posting so far. Just pressed a button that doesn't work. Sorry. There we go. I introduced myself, yapped about AJR, yapped about Superman, yapped more about Superman, made a spelling mistake with regards to Crypto's name, and then that's just me announcing the stream. Bananas, Donkey Kong, banana. Yeah. So that's that. As I said, I do seem to be the only person, or one of few, who is not streaming Donkey Kong, what you call it, Donkey Kong Bonanza at the moment. It just seems to be everywhere. Similarly to how I'm going to be curious to see how it plays out, because I haven't seen, and it could just be I haven't been on Twitch for the past 2 weeks, and YouTube doesn't show me as many live streams as Twitch, obviously, but Twitch being live stream exclusive, that makes sense. But I haven't seen as many people playing World compared to the big boom we had when it released at end of May. And I suppose that is to be expected, but I'm just curious as to, how this is going to play out. Well, how long will it take people to get through Bonanza? I don't know, but we'll have to wait and see. It's not going to happen here because I don't have a Switch 2, so Nintendo, if you could change that would be wonderful, please. My birthday's soon, Nintendo. Also, in other news, I've started getting delightful messages from my computer just telling me that it wants to scare me. Aplay says, I'm on my way home right now, so... Okay, cool. My safe place. That is very good. So, the computer I use, it's a second-hand iMac. An iMac from late 2014. And this hasn't been a problem thus far, thankfully. It's got a lovely amount of storage. It's secondhand. It's a wonderful little device. And I mean, I do feel sorry for it because it's obviously it's being secondhand. It was enjoying quite a nice leisurely retirement with nobody using it until I came out of the fray and went, no, you're going to live stream with me. And forced the poor thing to start loading OBS and Minecraft and animation software. But it has now started giving me messages where I try and update something that operate roughly along the lines of... no, your computer's too old. Which, I mean, hey, it may be, it may now be over 10 years old. That's okay. That's not a problem, right? That's fine. I'm just going to turn the music off for a moment because I'm loading a thing and that's going to give us an ad which will want to play volume and it's going to be annoying. But yes, tried to use the Stream Deck today, which is the Stream Deck Mini is working. But it, instead of wanting to function as normal, it gave me an update saying, "You look, new Stream Deck update, how exciting! You could stream the deck. You could do all the things." And I thought, oh, that's wonderful. That is really, really nice. That is exactly what I want to be doing. And then as I try to download this update, it then informed me, no, you need the next version of macOS Big Sur, which I maintain is a strange name. Why Big Sur? What is it? Why? Explain, please. So that's the current situation. So if you could, similarly as I'm going to shamelessly ask Nintendo to just send me a Switch 2, hop in my DMs. I'm on Blue Sky, Nintendo. I like and subscribe. I'm going to keep this computer going for as long as it can, but like and subscribe. Pay me. So yeah, that's the lovely predicament we're in at the moment. So what are we going to be doing in today's little live stream? Well, French viewer, that was my attempt at like a French accent, although it didn't really work, did it? We are hopefully Minecraft? Don't feel like Minecraft should be doing this, but it's being weird. We are going to be we're going to begin by hopping into the creative world that we started a few streams ago now. We're going to do some building. We're going to work on particularly... Hang on. I'll reboot the old thing. Going to hop into the creative world that I started a few streams ago. We're going to be working on a little base design for a little something that's coming up. I've been very coy. I'm being very, very sneaky. I'm like Kevin Feige. I'm not going to tell you anything. I'm not going to leak it like Tom Holland, that's for sure. But that is, on the way. All I can say, there's a recording session scheduled for Tuesday for a thing that I've been working on for a long time and that is on its way. So that is all I can say with regards to that. But I can tell you, why is that doing that? That one's go away. Go. So I can tell you that's happening and that's what we're preparing for today. But I'm pulling a page. I'm taking a leaf out of... I don't really, and I'm sure I could find it somewhere, but what's the connection between leaves and... I can understand the connection between leaves and new beginnings. It's spring, it's blossom, it's the celebration of new life. But what do leaves have to do with books? This is a thing, right? There is a connection there. I could just be losing it for all I know, but hey, we persist nonetheless. But yes, I'm going to take a page or a leaf out of Martin in the Littlewoods book. And I'm going to tease the project like he did with Misadventures SMP. But I'm going to say we're doing some practice building for it, but I'm not going to tell you anything about the project we're preparing for. It's a good strategy. I've got to give it to him. You would expect, given like a member of the Yogscast, member of Misadventures, professional streamer, you would expect it, but yeah, that's what we're going with here today. If Minecraft will load, that would be very much appreciated. So we're going to kick things off with a little bit of creative. If the creative world will load. If Minecraft will load. Sorry. So we'll kick stuff off with a bit of the creative world, do some building, prepare for that, and then afterwards, if we've got time, we'll maybe do a little bit of Hypixel, because I saw, again, on Blue Sky, I'm very trendy. Yeah, I saw on Blue Sky that Hypixel have got some summer things going on at the moment. So that's exciting. A-Place says, I'll be back in 10 to 20 minutes. Okay, cool, A-Place, nice. I mean, take your time. Minecraft is, maybe if we're lucky, it's here, come on. Sorry, Minecraft, it exists. I can see it. Well, it's when I say I can see it, I mean it's in my taskbar. It's there. That's promising, although what's not promising is the spinning wheel of Rainbow Doom. No, nothing an Apple user fears more. The spinning wheel of Rainbow Doom. Yay! There we go. Okay, that looks like a thing that exists. Yay! There we go. And we are greeted as we enter the world, the brave new world, Captain America style. As we enter it, we are greeted by the wonderfully reassuring sight of Mr. Ringading himself. Hope the music volume's okay, by the way. I've turned it down slightly on my end. So I hope it's okay. If there's any problems, just tell me. A-Place says, it's raining. Wonderful, not. Oh, I'm sorry, A-Place, I'm sorry. Yeah, while I was away, I got some, what was this? Oh, this was supposed to be, sorry, we'll take a little wander down memory lane and then we'll actually get onto some building of something new, but look, guys, it's Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon, the live-action 2025 hit adaptation, and his famous dragon friend, Toothless. Yes, and as we can hear, we can see Chicken Jockey, you know, like the La Lava chicken? Yep. That's definitely it. Hang on, give me a second. I will play that. I'm going to mute myself quickly because I need to change a cable over and then we'll be good to build. Nice. That's it. Just a test. I did that with my feet. It's working. That's good. So, I think what we're going to do is I'm going to actually begin by /clear my inventory. And what I'm going for here is a little bit of something quite rustic. So this is... I'm worried about how much to say, but this is going to be... I'm just going to say it is going to be a building. That is all I'm going to say, which I realise is a total pile of nothing burger. But that's the point. It's sneaky. Actually, I wonder, maybe we'll change over to something a little bit different. Let's see, I love the non-copyright music we use, but I'd love to play the new AJRs. I just want to listen to AJR. Let's see. I think we're going for something a bit more chill. Is that nice? Calm? I don't want it to be like depressing calm, but is that nice? Is that nice and calming? Yeah, that seems okay. Yeah, that's okay. We're going for something a bit more chill today. So what I think we're going to start with, it's a building stream. It's chill, it's cash. And if we get onto Hypixel, well, we'll turn the Manic music back on. So I think we'll go over here and we'll start our new plot for the project that I nearly said the name of there. I could feel it ruminating in my mind and getting ready to spring out on stream. No, Bendigo, do not say it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. One. Counting stream. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then that should line up nicely. We have a square, people. Mathematics. Yes, wonderful. So, I think, is that going to be big enough? Well, if not, we can expand it, sure. So I think, I don't know where the actual thing, for the actual project that I will not say the name of, is definitely not, is going to feature this. But I want to add this as somewhat of a board for myself, just so it has a sense of placement in this creative world. And it's quite a sketchbook world. It's just something, we obviously first used it, as evidenced by the looming presence of Mr. Ring-a-Ding from Doctor Who. We first used it for the creative building stream, the random wheel spinning doom building stream we did a while ago. But yeah, I think it double functionality, right? It's good. But this will hopefully allow me just placing a bit of a border around it. Will hopefully, allow me to get a focus on this piece alone, as opposed to, well, that and the everything else that is the super flat landscape. Yeah. So we'll start off just by grassing this up. Whether we'll maybe give it another layer on top, I don't know. You know, I think we will. What I think I'm going to do is I'd quite like to have stairs leading up. So we're going for something quite rustic, quite chilled. But hopefully, I feel I've done a lot of wooden bases in the past. I don't really care if this is slightly lopsided. In fact, maybe that can be part of the goal. We're experimenting on this stream. We're trying different things with this particular build, just in the hope that when it actually comes to building time, I'll be able to come up with something at least semi-decent, or I'll have something semi-decent prepared in my pocket. Ready for action. Already it seems I've not given myself enough room. That's fine. We'll expand outwards. 20 minutes into the stream, 25 minutes into the stream, and we've already got a Kylie reference. Not too bad. 9 to 5, money in your pocket. Hey, yes. Very nice. So I don't know how straight to be with this. In the sense that I do have a bit of a I feel like I don't know if you can hear this. I feel like I'm being really aggressive with the mouse. Building. It's such a struggle. So I do have a bit of a habit to go off in just quite wayward directions when I'm building these sorts of rustic wooden houses. And I want to maintain at least some of those sensibilities here, but equally I want it to have a sense of, without sounding ridiculous, a sense of completeness and purpose. If that makes sense. Just, I want it to feel complete and done. And yeah, as opposed to there being more of a sense of there's still something to be worked on here. Which, you know, self-improvement, all that jazz. Yeah, I'd like something here that we can at least, we can work with on the project that I, again, nearly named. Can we bump ourselves up by 1 here? 1. How does that look? I'm not even going to count that, I'm just going to eyeball it. That looks okay. Hopefully, I'm just wary about going too big or too small. I'm going to... I think we'll complete this front, and then that will give me a bit of an idea, a bit of a better idea, hopefully, about where the rest of the build wants to take me, where it wants to go. Getting very artistic. You've got to be. It's Minecraft. That's the whole point of it. But yeah, I am keen to finesse my building skills, if you will. Well, if we give it a door. Nice door. Like a good spruce door is just solid. It works. It feels complete, even if there's nothing beyond the rest of the build, as there currently is not. A spruce door, it just adds a bit of something, a bit of format. What are you doing here? Excuse me, sir, could you please move? But please, we're going for a bit of a chiller stream today, if you couldn't tell with this nice lo-fi music that is actually... It's really relaxing, isn't it? I feel like I could just sort of lean out of presenting mode here and just sleep. And I say that in a good way. I love the music. It's great. It's just a problem for me. Don't really intend on falling asleep halfway through a stream. Right. I think we're going to expand it out this way a bit more, because again, I'm worried that although I'm trying to lean away from the Iggledy-Piggledy house. No. Sorry, Wiggledy-Piggledy, you know, weird shapes, not Iggle-Piggle, the character. Weird callback. It would be nice to, as much as I'm trying to lean away from that, I want it to at least maintain some sort of sense of uniqueness. I don't want it to be, too boxed in and squarey, if you will. Sure, architectures use that terminology all the time, don't they? It's too squarey. It's too square. Oh, it's like a particular line in the new Superman that makes a joke about two-dimensional versus three-dimensional objects, but I will not spoil that for you. If you have not had the joy of thank you. If you have not had the joy of going to see the new Superman yet, I went to see it while I was on my Ollibobs, and a lot of fun. Really, really liked it. It's certainly a movie that I've listened to a few reviews of it since, and it is certainly, it's going to really work for some people and really not going to. I listened to a review by a podcast I really like, actually, a Pulp Kitchen podcast. I've only discovered them recently, but they're great podcasting duo. And they really did not enjoy the movie because I think they are less on the superhero side of things, maybe, and they went in not quite. I don't think they... Obviously, amazing journalists, they knew a lot about the film, but I don't think if you're not prepared for the full Silver Age comic bookiness of it all, then it's not going to be enjoyable. And I would agree that, there is a lot being jammed into the movie, but overall, I do love those comic book sensibilities. And I mean, as soon as this movie started, I was just so struck by Ablaze. He's back. Welcome, Ablaze. Just so struck by, the brightness almost. Superman's costume is very bright in this rendition, and I'd seen the trailers, I was aware of this, but honestly, it was even brighter than I'd imagined it to be. And initially, that did seem a little bit like, oh, wow. But actually, as I'd expected to, I did really warm to it. And yeah, I think it's a movie that if you're in and you're prepared for it and you're looking for those that comic book joy, then I think that movie will serve you. I think it will serve you really well. I certainly had a lot of fun with it. I'd recommend it to anyone. If you're considering a movie night, Superman 2025 can be a lot of fun. A-Place says, what did I miss? What did you miss, A-Place? Well, I suppose that depends on how much of the stream you have or haven't heard. If you're referring to the whole stream, you missed like a weird Kylie Minogue reference at one point. Computer failure, not failures, but my computer is starting to tell me that essentially nothing will update anymore. So that's wonderful. And as for what we're doing, we're going with a bit of a chill vibe today, please. because I'm you know me, I'm super chilled, right? A players, I am definitely not the epitome of stress, am I, A players? Definitely not. My good friend A players could confirm that I am not a stressful person at all. But yeah, we're going with a chill vibe today, A players. Just as Jack Black, to paraphrase Jack Black, we're just placing blocks and stuff. Cause I'm in flipping Minecraft. So yeah, I am just, A players at the moment, I am just doing a bit of creative world work on actually, A players, A players says you're safe from the voice filter this week. Yeah, as somebody who was, well, as me, having been in the editing process for, and now done a lot of the editing of the Hunger Games video, it's, to be honest, I'd originally planned for the Hunger Games video to release while I was on holiday, and then I sat down with the school birthday parties video completely done and uploaded and scheduled, and I thought, ooh, I don't think I'm going to have time to finish this today, literally the day before I went off on holiday, and decided that actually it would be better to go with do another Minecraft Mumblings video. But yes, I had to deal with a lot of the the voice filter in the editing process, and I say it was fun, but A players, it wasn't fun. I just want you to know that, A players. I joke, of course. But yeah, A players does know what this. I've been being very secretive about what I'm actually working on here, but it's for a project that is going to start recording this week, and it is a project that A players is aware of. So A players, do not leak the project, please. But A players is aware of this project, is a thing I can say, I believe. A players, long deal with it. Wow, A players. A players says the Hunger Games video shocked phase, and then long deal with it. Wow, A players. Wow, I really thought better of you. Wow, unbelievable. So disappointing, A players. Yes, I am pretty A players. just terrible, truly awful. Let's see. No. If you're in the chat, or anybody's in the chat, please, if you like the lo-fi stuff, I personally do, but if you like the lo-fi stuff and you think it's a good fit for the stream, please do let me know. If not, if you'd like to change back to the more hyperactive child stuff, I mean, I'm not dissing the Pixels album here. I really love it, but in my slightly tired state, admittedly, just trying to do some building was that was a bit of it was an experience. We'll call it that much. A plays, hey, my short hit 1K views. Wow, is that which short is it? A plays. Yeah, A plays in addition to becoming an artiste. Well, A plays is very harsh on his own drawing abilities, and it has previously been somewhat of an inside joke, if you will. Yeah, we're cool like that. It has previously been somewhat of an inside joke, and then A plays out of nowhere shows up with this amazing new profile picture and art, all drawn by himself. Now, A plays, it may have taken you many hours, but that's not the point. You're an artiste now, A plays. You're one of us. One of us. You're an artiste now, darling. But congrats, A plays. That's amazing. Which short is it? Because I've watched a few of your shorts recently. Because you've done a few shorts recently. It took me hours. Says A plays. Oh, A plays. I understand your pain. Art is hard. No, A plays. No, I am not an artist. You can't deny it now, A plays. You are an artist. You've been, whether you like it or not, it is what you are. It's like Palpatine speaking to Rey in the last Star Wars. It's like the reveal. It's like the reveal of Rey being Rey Palpatine. Spoilers for the 6-year-old movie if you haven't watched it yet, but it's like that, except it's just he plays. It's just he plays being told that he's an artist. Sorry, getting way too much entertainment from that. Getting Mario Karted by bots was the short. Yes. The sadness in poor A Plays' voice. I could tell you were in a lot of pain during that race. How did you record that, by the way? How did you set that up? Because do you have I didn't think you had a capture card, A Plays. But if you do now, cool. Very cool. I'm just wondering how extreme to go on the corners here. I mean, because I sort of, if you're facing it from the front, I sort of want every visible edge to have one, if you know it. Just yeah. That doesn't look too bad. I quite like that. It was the red shells that ended me, says A Plays. Yeah, red shells are classically unhelpful. Now, I am very bad at... Oh, it was a voiceover of what you were thinking. Oh, okay, it plays very, very nice. Oh, no. Yeah. That makes sense. Cool. And to be honest, I'm not sure this is going to lend itself. I used to inbuild 30 seconds recording. Oh, okay, cool. Now I'm wondering, could it actually be quite cool to go olden time style and do a rooftop garden, as you do? Hang on. Let's give it a go. Admittedly, this roofing won't help things, but what if we could be multi-layered, maybe? Could have... How would some of these go on top? Would they? Would they go on top? Would they be helpful? They would be helpful, yay! So what if we do a little... Oh, we could actually... Yeah, we could do these as a border. And that covers up the roofing, because I want to keep this roof and I don't want to just get rid of it, because then if you go down here, which is very barren and incomplete, that's at least a nice roof. It is giving me Amazing Digital Circus vibes now that I look at it. It is slightly terrifying. But yeah. It's what we live with. Hang on, I don't want that. Oh, hang on. See, at some stage this... Yeah, yes, I want to leave that exterior. That molds in there. That's not what I wanted. Thank you very much. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Bada bing. Very nice. Okay, so that's at least something. I probably not worth looking at right now. A Plays is saying TADC question mark. What does that stand for? Oh, the Amazing Digital. Yes, I just googled it. Yeah, I just googled TADC. I was like, what does it stand for? Yeah, it stands for Amazing Digital. Yes, Amazing Digital Circus. Yes. I know things. Oh. Indeed, Amazing Digital Circus. Something that I really need to get around to watching. I have to admit, I know, terrible, need to. Bad, must watch. Not that it's bad, I'm saying I'm bad for not having watched it. Okay, I've had a change of heart. Hang on, this could look weird and broken. We'll do a few different variations here, because what I'm wondering is, I'd like to have some border stuff up here. We could have a mini farm, although actually I'd rather have farms sort of around the house, similar to a design I've always really liked is where a few years ago Grian did his 100-day hardcore challenge. He did, I could see fury rolling into the chat. Okay, so we'll discuss that in a second. But he did a really lovely design where it had a sort of Hobbit Hole inspired build, and then similar enough, I suppose, to season 7 stuff. And then going around that, he had sort of lovely wheat fields rolling sort of down the hills rolling down on different layers that sort of created a lovely hilled effect, which was very nice. So we might try and take some inspiration from that. Speaking of Grian, I've been loving the new live series. Good holiday entertainment. Very good indeed. Past Life, just a great concept. Oh dear, we're going to have to get rid of these, and then we're going to... That's a noise. A-Play says you haven't watched it, ? I started it when I was off sick a few weeks ago, and then actually, and this is shameful, I didn't really... It was all getting a bit existential for me. And I love good existential content. I love WandaVision, loved Doctor Who, Wishworld. I love that. Pump it into my veins. That sort of stuff. But it was just, I needed something safe and familiar. And The Amazing Digital Circus was not that for me while I was in my bedbound sickness and sadness and snuffliness. So I instead went on a binge, and this was really nice actually, because it's something it allowed me. I binged the Old Ones Out videos, or certainly a lot of their videos from the last few years, which I just hadn't had time to watch, or I hadn't watched, and just hadn't watched generally, full stop. Not out of not wanting to, but it just hadn't happened. So I was able to go through and just really appreciate, wow, as an OG fan, no, as somebody who has been watching. When would I have started watching Odd Ones Out? I was probably aware of Odd Ones Out from 2018, 2019. Going through and watching some of his recent ones was like, wow, so impressive. Wow, the quality, the animation, it's just really good. So no, that got me quite excited. A-Play says, what? But no, I haven't. To conclude the point, I haven't watched Digital Circus yet, sadly. A-Play says, watch Indie Cross, you would like it. Now, let's see. Indie Cross. Indie Cross, from my own, I'm just checking. I haven't doxed myself yet. That's good. Indie Cross. Hang on, let's just... No. Oh, yes! This is Indie Cross. Okay, this does look really cool, in all fairness. A-Play has told me various times to watch Indie Cross. Made by More, and like score through the O. It looks really cool. I mean, yeah. I mean, look at it. That's cool. Cuphead? Why did I want to call him Shallow Knight? It's Shovel Knight. And then I went for, oh, that's cool. I know I don't think that's official, but look, it's got, I can throw my sort of stuff. Yeah, I will need to get around to watching that. But equally, and I'm going to call out our dear moderator friend. I'm going to call out my friend here. I'm going to call A-Plays out, even though he is, that's not the one I want. Even though he is a mod in the chat, and we should be grateful to him, and we are grateful to him, but I'm going to call him out. He doesn't know what lackadaisy is, so I'm sorry. You can't. I'm sorry, A-Plays. You don't have a go at me for not watching Digital Circus. You don't know what lackadaisy is. But no, in all seriousness, Indie Cross does look amazing. There's an F mod 2. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I saw that one and I googled it. Very nice. A-Play says, call me out for what? For not knowing what lackadaisy is, A-Plays. And also, actually, I was going to say, and also for cutting your pizza in a weird way, but equally I eat pizza with a knife and fork, and I'm big. Was it King who had the pizza thing? King R Games did disturbing things with pizza. Namely, cutting it up into squares like a savage. Now, I'm not normally, a building creative. I usually just go for a type of person. But, actually, I am enjoying this. And it just, I just think it would be good. I want to go in prepared, be ready. Oh! Yay. I've got the achievement for all my hard work. But yeah, we're going in prepared. Pizza cut the pizza into sausage and was hard baked too. Sorry, but who was it who cut the pizza into squares? I must know a place. I need to know who's committed this awful crime. Boom, boom. And then actually, yeah, we can put some water in there. Yes, it's nice. And then, boom, 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 boom. Then we'll take a break. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, that looks good. It looks good. Into squares. Okay, King R Games, honestly. Honestly. What a savage. Oh wait, this is this. It's wrong. It's incorrect. That's 3. That's 3. That can be 3 now. Oh no, we're gonna have overflow issues. No, okay, we're gonna have to redesign, people. Well, if we put that in there, hang on, I'm just gonna fill all these spots in. We'll sort of start again with this water-based segment. Okay, so we've got that. That is, yeah, that's just 4x4. So if we go like that, take a break there. Can we get another in? Yes, we can. No, we can't. Bob the Bear. That's okay. We can still plant seeds there, even if it's only just for visual effect, more than anything else. Boom. Seed. Clear, and then I will go a bit of seed. Pumpkin seed. Yes. Wheat seed. Yes. Melons. Beetroot. Flower seeds. No. As I said in my Blue Sky post. Yeah, trendy. When are we getting the banana update? When's Donkey Kong coming to Minecraft? Come on. Get with the press, Mojang. Copper Column's so old school. We just want Donkey Kong. Actually, my brother really is a big fan of he really enjoyed the Mario movie. And I have to say, I liked it as well. It's good fun. It's solid. It serves itself well. It's not a cinematic masterpiece, but it's good fun. And so, during our travels, we did end up watching, on a ferry, the Mario movie, Super Mario Bros. Movie. And actually, the thought did reach my mind that it is probably now one of my most watched movies. Just courtesy of, it's one of those things that comes on, and it's similar enough for Barbie as well. I've watched Barbie loads on the boat, on ferries. Just because it's just good movies for traveling. You don't need to entirely focus on that. Well, Barbie has a bit more to be thinking about, I suppose. But no, they just serve me well. And yeah, just all that goes to say, just solid movie, Nintendo. I see, by the way, I was about to talk about the Zelda movie, but I've been horrifically distracted and irreversibly distracted by a plays going, it's a meme. It's a meme, Mario. Mario time. or really just It's Me Mario, but yeah. You've got to commit. You've got to commit to the bit, you know? Got to be a good streamer. Fulfill your streaming duties. I am going to take a quick sip of water, and then we will apply the fencing. Actually, I'll wait for the music to come back. Hey, please do something entertaining in chat for even if it's just you. Even if it's just you, please entertain the chat. Go. You have free reign. Do something entertaining. Not yet, but just prepare yourself. Because I will. Now's your time, please. Drink some water. Prepare yourself. Be entertaining. Hey, please, I'm gonna tell you now. I've seen the messages. The request was that A-Plays would was that. Sorry, just trying to be good at Minecraft. There we go. The request was that A-Plays would entertain their chat while I was taking a sip of water. All I got was Hugh, and then autocorrect to how. As he said earlier, autocorrect is dumb. Is it like the Hang on, let me get it up. Hi, Dexter is dead. Here we go. Here we go. Right. Is this it? Yes. This was to give context. This was a message from somebody who was doing a dog's haircut. They're a dog groomer, and the message was, "Hi, Dexter is dead." And then a minute later, "Hi, Dexter is ready now. Sorry, stupid autocorrect." Just for proof of concept, it just sent a photo of poor little Dexter post haircut. Just, you've got to prove the point. Prove you haven't murdered the dog. He's had a great time. Kiss. Isn't that wonderful? Poor Dexter. Poor Dexter. Oh. But yeah. It's that's autocorrect fun, but A-Plays, you failed to seize the moment. You were supposed to entertain. You don't when you're called to entertain, A-Plays, you don't question how you entertain. You just entertain. Not Dexter, A-Plays said. Yeah, not Dexter. Poor Dexter. Oh, not Dexter. Poor little beagle. Actually, speaking of dogs and A-Plays' lovely poo-eating dog Annie got a mention in the latest video. Namely for being the poo-eater. She is the poo-eater. Annie is the poo-eater. I wouldn't say that's too bad. It's slightly hobbity, but I am slightly hobbity myself. It's just a fact of reality. Snap back to reality. It is a fact of reality. Hobbity. Created by J.R.R. Tolkien. Yeah. Rapping for beginners. A masterclass with me, Ben Gublu. I think you got the wrong guy. By the way, I'm curious to see in the chat how many people actively keep up with summery things. And I don't mean things like going to the beach, just taking time to relax. I mean summer media events. You know, I'm talking your Glastonbury's, your Glastonbury's, your Wimbledons. And I have to admit, as much as I do go in with the attitude each year of I will, I don't. I never do. Wimbledon was on recently. And I just didn't really bother with it. Mainly because I'm not really a tennis fan. I don't watch sports really, to be honest. I do sports, I do running, but yeah, that's I don't really watch sports. But yeah, I'm curious, how many of these great summer institutions do you actually engage with? Because again, Glastonbury, I always go in, I love music, I always go in with the attitude of, oh yeah, I'm going to watch Glastonbury, this will be great, I'll listen and watch Glastonbury. And then I just never end up doing it. And next year, I believe it's a fallow year where they sort of let the ground reset, because 2016 was fallow year, and then 2020 and 2021 were forced fallow years. Although it was maybe 2020 was maybe already scheduled to be, and then 2021 ended up being a forced fallow year. So it's basically where they allow the ground to reset. And I think somebody mentioned somewhere that it's to help the cows relax. But yeah, but still, I think it's going to be weird when Glastonbury's not there, despite me never watching it. By the way, what's with the slimes as it plays? No Spotify, no ads. The slime are a feature of there's a lot of slime in any super flat world. You can get rid of them somehow, I just haven't bothered to yet. I've been quite accepting of their presence, really. Let's see, how would a dirt path... We're really just doing outer decorations now. I should try Skyblock. Oh dear, A-Place. I should try Skyblock. A-Place, do you really think I'm the type of person who has the necessary puzzle solving skills to deal with Skyblock? I have played Skyblock in the past. I mean, I've done Hypixel Skyblock, but that's a bit different in that it's not. Obviously, the concept, one of the main concepts is that you have limited resources, but the Hypixel version sort of doesn't deal with that. So I've got a tiny Skyblock base, and I've done some streams on that and stuff. But yeah, maybe that would be a stream. A-Place says I think that would make a good stream. Maybe it would. You're probably right. Or a terrible stream, but you know, who knows. I have considered in the past doing a stream that's just a Hypixel stream, where it's just me spending an hour and a half trying to do parkour, because I am really bad at parkour. Maybe if you want, we can round off the stream with that. Maybe in another quarter of an hour or so, we'll do that. If that sounds of interest, please feel free to say in chat, and I'll do my best. Now, how are we going to do the trees? I could just do spruce, but equally, that's quite cutesy. I can hear Indy barking frantically downstairs, so... Hang on, give me a sec. Yeah. I thought it was delivery or something. Maybe not. Anyway, I could just hear frantic barking and freaky outiness downstairs. A-Play's meant to say place saplings and use bone meal, which I was considering doing, but I'm actually quite enjoying just making these funky trees. Like Funky Kong, they're funky trees. But the original message did sound a bit like A-Place was just begging with me. Please, saplings and use bone meal, question mark, exclamation mark. Please. Just do it for me. Do it for me. Something I'm actually really keen to... Oh, thank you for the hearts in chat. Maybe is that YouTube doing that, or is somebody is putting hearts in? Okay, cool. Not YouTube just trolling me. But I am really keen over the summer to actually, just get to use a bit more of the new Minecraft features, because really, and this is for somebody who plays a lot of Minecraft, this is so stupid and vaguely embarrassing, but I haven't I haven't actually engaged in a new Minecraft update since 1.19. So since the wood came out, I haven't done any of the stuff for a new Minecraft update. A-Place says, not me with the hearts. Okay. Interesting. Maybe YouTube is just lying to me. Spawn a happy ghast. See, A-Place, I would. Let's see. Oh, you can't just spawn them, can you? Unless you do... /spawn happy ghast. Oh, it is... Oh, we've got the little crown thing. Oh, that's cool. In chat, it's Shazil the King. Very nice. Well, thank you. Yeah, thank you very much for the hearts in chat. Much appreciated. And they seem to have the little crown. 25 XP for the hearts. So I suppose that's... See, we've got the fan tab has appeared for the first time this stream. And Shazil the King, congrats, you're currently at the top of it. Ghastling cat. I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can spawn a ghastling by themselves though. Oh, you can. Let's see. I'm curious. Let's just have a look. Oh wow. Okay. I'm hoping to do this in survival at some point, but actually I am curious. Where have they gone? Oh no, this is not how it's... A-Place, I'm not doing it right. No. Oh wait, that's not what you're supposed to do. Oh no. Oh, it's gone. See, this is why I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it in survival when I'm able to and I have the time. I'm going to do this in survival. But yeah, in survival at least, I spawned a sniffer in creative once. But aside from that, I haven't used any of the new updates really since 1.19 compared to 1.19. When I did the wood and I fought in creative with a friend, that sort of good stuff. So I'd really love to go in at some stage of the summer and just properly do the Minecraft 2025 experience, if you will. And yeah. And do the creaking to get off my property. Get out of my pub. So, yeah, I'd really like... Go away, stupid mob. You're a stupid mob. Stupid. Sorry, just a little moment of anger there. And deep frustration. No. And just... Ooh. I see leaves. I haven't seen them. Oh, my goodness. Sorry, there was just something greatly threatening in the way. Slash time. A-Place says, give it 20 minutes and get a new pet. Okay. Oh, very nice. Yeah. I saw that in direct. cross. Okay, cool. / kill. All entities. Yeah. That includes me, apparently. I didn't realize that. Current entity, random player, nearest entity. All entities, die. Die, mobs, die. I beg you pie. Set whether it's descended into madness. Clear. There we go. Okay, cool. I might do that. Yeah, I'll probably do that in survival at some point in the near future, plays. But in the meantime, I have to say, yeah, very, very pleased with how this has come out. We've got our vegetables growing in the sun. It looks lovely. I'm really pleased with it. Maybe just to round it off, we'll see how this looks. Shazzle the King says, I'm subscribed. Very nice. Thank you very much, Shazzle the King. Very much appreciated. Thanks for subscribing. A-Play says, be right back. Cool. But yeah, I think we'll go around this and just see how it looks like. Just get a feel for it. And then, yeah, this is for the big project I'm starting recording on Tuesday. Again, I have to be very secretive. Can't say anything about it. But this is what the build is for. I cannot say anything other than that. Must be very secret. I mean, I could. It's not like I am the one who's made said project, so it's not like anybody's... There's hardly an NDA involved, a non-disclosure agreement. But no, there's none of that. It's just project. Trying to keep it a surprise. So, let's have a little look-see here. I am actually really pleased with that. I wonder if we just round off there. I wonder if, actually, what I might do, just to fully finish things off, is I might get a bit of water. Just to add, again, just a little something. Very nice. I am actually extremely pleased with that. And I think we've got something there that, in a survival situation, I can store stuff in here. I can have multiple rooms. I can have that to find off. That could even be a little enchanting section. If I want, I can put another wall here. I can have a bedroom. And then I can have storage. I'm very happy. Then even actually, if I need more, I can put storage underground, which actually I think is probably what I'm more likely to do there. So yeah, there we are. Very pleased with that. I don't want to go too extreme, but I wonder actually, again, this is just where things fall to chaos because I take it too far. What if we put little fences? And then house is what we will call it for now. Yeah, that looks okay. I don't know if I'd keep the sign or not. Maybe we'd balance it on the other side with a lantern. Again, I'm not sure what I think of the additions to the front, but yeah, I'm really pleased with that actually. I've built something semi-decent in Minecraft. It's not something that happens often. But it's very exciting if you're not always great at building in Minecraft. It just takes time and having the stuff. And at least I'm quite pleased that they are at least fairly obtainable things for Minecraft survival. It's not like we've gone and done, Mr. Ring-a-Ding, Doctor Who villain. Wouldn't be building him in as we could see there. Wouldn't be building him in survival. Bit hard to get those resources, but yeah, I'm very pleased with that. I will actually just take a quick screenshot. There we go. I will save that for myself. But please, if you're in the chat, feel free to to say or tell us what you've been up to over the last little while. Where you are, we're always very curious to see where people are actually watching the stream from. I think for the last little bit of the stream, it might be actually. I've just seen the Lifesteal Network thing. It's new Lifesteal season today, isn't it? I think. So that's cool. But I don't think we will do Lifesteal, because Lifesteal is scary. I am not good at Lifesteal. I think what we might do is let's play a bit of Hypixel. Sure. Let's see what we can do. Summer sail. Oh my goodness, it's bright. It's all too bright. Blitz survival games. Yeah, I'm just bad at Blitz survival games. So. TNT games, housing, classic games. Is parkour in there? Let's see. Let's have a look in here. Shazzle says, you're the best. Thank you very much. That's very kind. Thank you. Thank you for supporting the stream. You're the best for supporting the stream. Very much appreciated. Right. Turbo Kart Racers. This sounds fun. I've never actually done this before. Let's give it a go. Oh, I choose you, Pokemon. Oh, wait, no. Yes. Let's go. Turbo Kart Racers by Hypixel. I'm in a car. Am I? Yes. Oh, look at me. Oh, we're not racing yet, but look. Oh, I've never done this before. Whee! Fly! Drive! Sorry, I went to see the F1 movie a few weeks ago, which I have to say, it was okay. I think it's certainly going to be a film that, if you're an F1 fan, like my brother's a massive F1 fan, you are going to love it. Otherwise, I think it's a bit much if you're not an F1 fan, but there's still some fun to be had. It's cars going fast with good cinematography. But now every time I say the word drive, or indeed somebody else says the word drive, I do now just want to sing the Ed Sheeran song, which was the self-explanatory Ed Sheeran song, which was made for that movie, which is just drive. Obviously Ed Sheeran makes it sound way better than that. Right, let's just keep a look at the controls. Item pickups by driving over them. A item by right-clicking with your mouse. Some items are good for you, or some bad for others. Discover them as you play. Okay, cool. Mario Kart style. I played a lot of Mario Kart when I was on holiday as well. W to accelerate. Oh, I can brake. I have a horn. Oh my goodness. Sorry. Let's check this out. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I can't hear my horn. I like that. This is actually nice music. I mean, you've got to get the Mario Kart vibes. What is Mario Kart without the music, after all? Wrong way. Turn around. Am I going the wrong way? I don't think I am going the wrong way. I don't think we are going the wrong way, Hypixel. Oh dear, this is going very badly. Oh dear. It seems to be telling me I'm going the wrong way, but I don't think I am. Oh no! Where do I go, Hypixel? This way? Is this the right way? Which way is the right way, Hypixel? Okay, we're gonna leave that. Am I back on the track? I'm so confused. Oh no. Progress. I've made some progress. I'm last, I think. Maybe? Is it nearly over? See, that's telling me I'm going the wrong way, so we'll turn this way. See, the progress suggests I'm going the wrong way, but then it's taking me this way. Wrong way, turn around. What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, I'm just going to ignore the K. Oh no, now I'm stuck in a hole. Okay, well, that seems like a good place to end this stream. I do actually have to go now. Thank you very, very much for watching. I've been Blue. This has been a Hungry Cat Bar production. Not sure when the next stream will be. I've got a lot. I've got a lot big projects coming up. I'm not going to overhype them too much because, you know, it's just little old me. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. There's videos coming up. Fingers crossed. As I mentioned, big recording on Tuesday. I actually need to do some admin for that once the stream ends. But yeah, thank you very, very much for watching. I have been Bendigo Blue. This has been a Hungry Cat Bar production. Thank you very, very much for watching. I'm going to disappear now. I hope you have a nice day. If we had Twitch viewers, I would rate them somewhere, but we don't. so we won't. But thanks very, very much for watching. Have a nice day. See you soon. Stay safe. Thank you to everybody who's subscribed in this one. Thanks to A-Plays for being great. Thanks to Shazil the King was our latest subscriber. So thank you. Have a nice day, everyone. Bye. Bye.